Hello, everybody, and welcome. We're to we're gonna be playing from the start right now. On top of us playing a little Vikinging there, we're also going to be this. Sure. I'm just gonna go with the generic choice. Whatever's first. So, on top of our other game, we're also gonna be playing this. We're trying to do all three of this. We'd be doing some form of VR chat simultaneously. The VR chat thing's not really important at all, but
Get up! Come on, hurry! The warden is calling!
yeah.
Are you really going to save Nostria, as they say?
What's your angle?
You can discuss it with Warden Valber.
I'd rather
Come out of that
not.
cell, I'll escort you.
And what if I refuse?
Let's go. You know the warden doesn't like to be kept waiting. The sooner you get to his office, the sooner you'll learn everything. I can tell you this much. It's good news for you.
So basically, I should punch. I can't punch him. Fuck, I was about to start a fight. Oh, sorry.
Were
Guess
you
language.
bored sitting in prison? I think you'll have fond memories of this time in future. During your 6 months inside, quite a lot has happened. Rumor has it the king is dying, and that Montier and the prince can't agree on how to divide power. I sense that we'll be seeing a fresh batch of prisoners.
Definitely the last time. Like Decim said, the dwarves refused to supply us with fireworks. There's nothing but snow and hungry wolves for miles.
Your belongings are in yonder chest. Take everything or you'll freeze to death. The prison's warmer than outside, slightly. Pestilence has struck Montpetrie. The quarantine is everything.
Oh, nice. What's that? Attention. A dragon has been spotted over Albert. Dragons would lie down on the head to protect against. Damn. That up? Nice. But I do have 2,500 gold.
Larry, you blockhead. Didn't you hear? A messenger arrived today, all the way from Marcella. Then you should know that he brought an order of release from the prince himself.
Disturbing news, Sir Warden.
Selected remarks. Of His Majesty the King collected his court. I'd like to eat an apple. Wait, what? This is lame. This is lame. Hey. Hey.
Because only the rottenest bastards serve time in our prisons. It's so much fuss, and all for what? Who the hell do you think you are, making me wreak havoc in my prison?
My name is Ivor, leader of the famous Hounds of War, if that tells you anything.
Well. I heard a little more than that. As Flavius the Wisecracker eloquently wrote, there's nothing new in this world. But I haven't received a letter like this in all 7 years of my tenure at Crucis. Prince Adrian orders that you be freed and sent to Marcella. Also, you won't be leaving here on foot. I was ordered to return your gold and belongings, provide you with a horse, and, let me read it aloud, allocate some of my own garrison as your personal guard. Madness!
About time.
Whether the prince is sane or not is of no consequence. I cannot disobey my liege. Bastian should have returned your money and belongings by now. If he didn't steal them himself. Quartermaster Aston will supply you with weapons. As for gold, you have plenty already. Go to Decim to collect your guards. He has a platoon of troublemakers he's wanted rid of for a long time now. He'll be glad to hand them over. I also advise you to purchase some dogs for the road. And what else did His Highness request? Ah yes, a horse. Levitt the stable boy has a soft spot for nags too old and worn down to work. I'm sure he can pick one out for you.
As you say, Warden.
Wow, this guy, you know, I think this might be my favorite character of all so far. Between the very bland guard and the very bland warden. I think the very bland warden is my favorite, because at least, you know, he knows he's shitty.
What do you need, human? A shovel, perhaps? Have you been sent to the stables, too?
No. The Warden ordered a weapon be made available for purchase. And a good one, mind you.
Oh, sacred forefathers. Why would I ever do that?
As of today, I am no longer a prisoner. Good Prince Adrian has ordered my freedom.
By
This is some bad
Magnus's horns.
fucking voice
This is the
acting.
first time I've ever seen a human leave Crucis on their own 2 feet. If you got gold, treat yourself to something new.
Oh man, you know, the selection here is great.
Aston didn't shortchange you on equipment. I warrant you'll survive the Albion Highlands. Go, human. May your body be as hard as flint, and your soul as clear as crystal.
Thanks for the kind words, Aston. May you be well too.
Yeah, they definitely cheaped out on voice acting in this game.
What are you doing?
Inventory, okay, what's this? Letter of passage, burning ray. Okay.
Have the lumberjacks brought us our firewood? Halt! What are you doing here? You're not permitted to be wandering about like a stray cat.
I'm free now. The Warden said you're to provide me with an armed escort.
So, Centurion, it's true. The Warden received a missive from the Prince ordering the provision of a guard troop for the prisoner. Former prisoner. Huh? Never heard of a prisoner being released. Ah, well, I believe I have some laggards and troublemakers I can spare. Can I go too? Oh, how I miss the sunny warmth of the capital. No, Bastian, you're not rotten enough to let go. I can still make a decent guard out of you.
Perhaps you could give me a few fighting hounds as well.
The only thing you'll be getting for free is a family of bedbugs. I spent a year training those hounds. Now, if we're talking about an exchange of gold for flesh, that's another bowl of kibble entirely. You'll get the best dogs in Nostria.
Hounds of War. Sounds familiar. Are they any good?
These recruits might not be the brightest candles at the feast, but my fighting dogs are as fierce as the Warden himself.
The warden
You
is a
won't
tool,
regret a single
so
gold piece spent
Man.
on these animals.
can I trade some pocket lint from? Yeah, well, I mean, so we're going out, we're running out of gold, you know.
He's a good man, even though he's at work. How did you manage to outsmart me, brother? For whom did I build? Ah, it's you. You who poisoned that scoundrel Claudius. It's a real pleasure to meet you.
Actually, I didn't exactly.
Don't be modest. You did a great thing here, and history will not forget you.
You seem to have lost your mind. Can you give me a horse?
All you're asking is a horse? Just a horse? Have no worry. You'll get our best. Saddle up quickly. You've probably forgotten how to ride after half a year in a cell.
You can go now. Actually, wait.
What is it?
I wanted to warn you about sentry golems. Be wary of them once you're past New Tyrene.
Golems? What are they doing outside the prison?
The mage Rossum took them to clear a landslide. What they lack in brain, they make up in brawn. Since they don't know you've been released, they're liable to crush you. As you pass the southern ruins, find the Archer's squad commander, Ansel. The royal messenger said the squad will join you and augment your escort. I'm hoping that by the time you get there, they'll catch the marauder who's been raiding abandoned houses. Wonder why old Berengarius didn't turn him into a chicken.
Is this Berengarius fellow another part of my escort? It's going to be quite the circus following me around.
That's up to his magicness. I have no authority over him. Perhaps he'll decide to leave these cold, inhospitable lands for the warmth of the Mage's Tower.
Come on, mount up. I picked out the very bestest horse.
This horse doesn't look like the very bestest, but I'll take it for now. Okay, guys, we're leaving. We got a waypoint. It's gonna be very
It's
linear.
supposed to be summer, but every season may as well be winter here.
Oh, nice. Battle preparations. Okay. Select a unit. Detail. Accept. Okay. Space to continue. Okay. Place your units in appropriate position. Select. Okay, let's see how this goes. We're gonna. No. Oh. Okay. The units are placed. Okay. Okay. That was, that was a battle, alright, Hey, you.
Crucis? Hurry up and get over here.
What's with all this wailing?
Are you from Crucis? Quickly, come with us. Run.
I'm not going to bolt like a scared rabbit without knowing why. What is it?
I'm a lumberjack. We're nothing but dwarven woodcutters, honest. We cut down trees and send the lumber onto Crucis. The humans have all left the valley. Only us and a few locals remain. Stein is our chief. So then this Lupin, a man from Rigon, arrives at our village. He was stirring up trouble, trying to recruit the remaining human hunters to join him in his wicked deeds. Then Lupin's men seized the village. They captured Stein and are trying to start a fight with the dwarves. Things could easily turn bloody. We took them in purely out of kindness, and this is how they repay us. Disgusting!
Help us! Quick, run!
Sure, you know. Dude, can you run a bit faster? You know? Perfect.
You don't make the rules around here, Lupin.
What goes around the forest comes around the forest. Right through these trees.
Easy there, Littlebeard. Enough serving jailers. It's time we made some changes around here.
It's time to cut out your filthy tongue! Why don't you take a nice little stroll?
Hey! Lupin, look! One of the Crucian prisoners, another victim of Claudius and Valbert.
You're just in time. We need another strong arm right about now.
Why should I get involved?
You're human. This concerns you too. These jumped-up dwarf lumberjacks have it too good. They're living like little lords on handouts from the fort, from that damned Valbert. We local hunters, on the other hand, are being oppressed. Only I, Lupin, can grant any hope of justice.
Don't you remember how they treat prisoners? I worked for Valbert myself until I escaped. You'd turn blue if you'd seen what I'd seen. Most of them are rotting alive in there. Not because they're bandits or murderers, mind. Just because they dared say something about the drunkard king. It's not humane.
So what are you planning to do? Rough up the dwarves to punish the king on his throne?
We've decided to seize Cruces.
We're going to starve the fort by cutting off their access to food and fuel. When we triumph, we'll free all the prisoners.
But the dwarfs are against us, so we need to force their hand. Then it will be Valbert's turn to answer for his misdeeds. If you're not going to help us, your other option is to spill our blood. Human blood.
You know. Now.
The forest weeps not when grass is tread. Mankind alone grieves for the dead. The forest teems, here a hare, there an owl, and branches blow, the pines will return after all.
What do you mean by that?
It's such a shame everything had to end up in a fight. The people of these lands have suffered enough already. I weep for the hunters.
Save it for someone who cares, old man. As we dwarves say, you can't shore up a tunnel without cutting down a few trees. Now that those troublemakers have been taken care of, our lives will surely get better. Maybe we'll find an ore vein and then start our own mine. Glorious. Thank you, noble human. I have nothing to repay your kindness, but my uncle lives nearby. He'll reward you handsomely.
Wait, so you just gonna, like, leave it to your uncle to reward me? Thank you.
Why did they break off its hands?
Who's this, then? Ah, it's my nephew Lester's human friend. You
How do you
helped deal
know?
with those angry hunters. Thank you, human.
I drove off a few scumbags. What about it?
Lester asked if I could pay you back somehow. Here, take this. It's not a lot, but it's honest money.
I mean, how? Works, you know? Surprised you don't get to use your character more in battle. Somewhere where this game clearly messed up is they didn't. They didn't think about using your character. Wow. We're so powerful now. Can you believe it, guys?
These golems look sturdy. Maybe I should try to find their owner.
I can't solve it. I'm not a mage after all.
I don't want to waste resources on that fight. Bruh. Wow, no quick travel falling.
I can't solve it. I'm not a mage after all.
Oh, so I have to fight. Yo, Pog. That doesn't even matter. Okay. Perfect. My poor wolf.
Ha! I've handled worse. Now it's time to find Ansel.
Oh. Okay. So I have 1 talent point. Practicing. Hmm. Okay. So there's someone down here for us to find.
What's this? Some kind of protective sigil? The Bastille gates are to the left, and to the right I can see the Mage's Tower behind the houses. The town gates have been smashed. Nobody has lived here in many a year. It's all abandoned.
It's fine. Get a quest.
That wind is bitter as it is cold. Seems nobody lives here anymore.
If anyone wants to read those, just... The story so far has been pretty boring. Well, it's too early to judge it too, right? I just think the voice acting so far has taken a lot out of.
They should have known better than to settle here. Ancient statues. Are they hiding some kind of secret? Perhaps I need to try another approach.
Okay, Highland. Okay, northwest, southeast, and northwest is succeeded by the wind from the southeast and the southwest. Right. I bet I.
Thank the Creator, I've been heard. You solved the riddle of the portal, so you're definitely no dark spirit. Who are you, then?
A former prisoner. A weird sigil on the road led me here. Was that your work?
So it is, though my abilities aren't what they once were. Thankfully, I still had strength enough to inscribe the Morning Star. That's what led you to me.
Morning Star?
Morga's thaumaturgical catalog, of course. And the ether seal is holding the entrance to the cemetery shut. My name is Berengarius. My colleagues and I once attempted to warm the Albion Highlands with rune magic. My knowledge of the runes is vast, but it did not save me from an ice-rimed death. Look at what's left of me.
My condolences.
Ever since then, I've been waiting for people to return here, to the Town of Bliss. But I am bedeviled by the Dark Spirit and his servants, the cemetery ghouls. Long ago, I inscribed protective runes on every building. But since then, their power has dwindled. Soon, the Dark Spirit will freely roam the streets of Bliss. I am too weak in this form. Please, visit the different rooms and read the mantras of power. Argo vires imago.
Sure.
Magic. I won't be passing this way. Argo vires imago. Weird words.
That dog's the evil spirit. How much you want to bet?
Argo vires imago?
It's either that or that guy that's talking is the evil thing. I don't know.
Argo vires imago. Argo vires imago. Is that right?
Who knows, dude? No one knows. Come here, doggo. Come here. Come here. Come here.
The protective runes weakened the Dark Spirit, allowing me to leave the tower. Yet I am still very weak. I believe I told you about his minions, the cemetery ghouls. They dig up graves and devour the cold bones of the dead. We must stop this desecration and destroy the spirit itself.
Are you asking me to do this?
Exactly. If the spirit banishes me, my research will never be completed, and Bliss will forever remain cursed. I promise that once you destroy the army of the Dark Spirit, every valuable remaining in our mage's abode will be yours. I am lifting the ether seal. You can now enter the cemetery.
Ah,
I would have faded to nothing by now if it weren't for my magic. The tower was ransacked.
I don't really care. Okay, let me. Okay, take you out of the. Oh heck yeah! I can now have more. This is probably going to be a tough fight, but we're going to cast magic and be very cheap. No worries, we're just going to do this. Ooh, you're using magic too. Nice. Mine's gonna hit a bit harder. How much health does this thing have? I don't think I can win this one. Okay, I lost. Nice. There's a barrel there. We need to get more units. How much? We don't have much money either. But we're not losing, well, we're not missing an opportunity to fight either. We could pick up the archers. Go in and do it. That'd be a good idea. I'm gonna go back to the fort. Sold to sell trash. Oh, heck yeah.
Dwarves brought out wood. Lads.
I think this is where we're saving for today. We'll continue next time. Later, everybody. Bye.